Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video Reading Between the Lines and Being Serious. And the reason why I'm going to entitle it that is this. You run across a lot of people that claim that they're serious about learning how to play the guitar, but they don't want to take the necessary steps to do it because it takes discipline. And I'm going to probably mention this in every video pertaining to music that I'm not playing. You're not going to learn to be a musician by simply watching somebody's fingers on the internet. I'm sorry. It requires much more effort than that. You know, I don't know if it's the issue of I'm not trying to avoid paying for a service because you get what you pay for, you know. Everything is not free, you know, and it shouldn't be free. You know, if somebody's going to spend time with you, they should be compensated for their time and not always expecting to go somewhere and get stuff that you would normally pay for free. You know, so I don't know what are the reasons behind not doing it the traditional way, because it works. It's been working for centuries, you know. You pay somebody to study under them, and they teach you from day one what you need to do. Instead of you waste 2 years dabbling, you don't know where you're supposed to be as far as starting. You somewhere trying to be in the middle. You have people that don't know how to play, but yet want to learn how to play songs. Back it up. You got to learn how to play your instrument first. Then you can play all the songs you want. But when you're not formally trained to a degree, you don't know that. You don't know what you don't know. You know, so it's just unfortunate and sad because here's a story that falls into that example. As somebody asked me for something, because, I mean, when the video is already done, it's done. I can't go back and modify it or change nothing. It's a done deal. And most likely, I'm not going to do it again. You know, so someone asked me for, what was that, a diagram of the neck? And something of that sort. I'm like, I'm kind of confused as far as what you want, because I'm just showing chords here. I'm not trying to show you how to play your guitar and you learn the neck of your guitar. Those are two different animals. You know, you jump way from starting to somewhere in the middle where you playing songs. You know, again, if you were to go through a formal trainer, you would understand that he would teach you that you got to start here, dude. Go at the back of the line. You walked in out the cold and got in the middle of the line. You know, it's not going to benefit you because you're totally lost, don't know what you're doing. So I told him I recommend, I said, click on this link here and let's get started and putting you on the path to learn how to play the guitar the right way. And I directed him to one of my videos where I talk about my DVD lessons, 1 through 7, close to 7 hours, where I teach you how to play the rhythm guitar the right way for only $35 plus $3 shipping. So that's $38 and that's it. It ain't a monthly recurring fee. It ain't $60 an hour like traditional teachers teach you. You know, it's just $35. You know, and that's the minimum that you can probably find a comprehensive program like mine for that amount. It's dirt cheap. And I know sometimes you don't understand the value of what you're getting, but trust me, you know, do your comparison. I welcome that. Go out there on the internet and try to find somebody who's going to teach you, you know, for that low amount of money. Now, you got these applications that you put on your phone and all that nonsense that it's going to teach you. Ain't nothing better than a teacher teaching you. You know, you can go through music software all day long. They claim it's going to teach you stuff, and it doesn't come close to a personal teacher there. So I sent him the link, and then his response was, what was the first response? I sent him the link. I forgot what was the first response, but then the second one was, the first one was, I don't have a DVD player because, you know, I phrase or I say 7 DVD lessons, but the DVDs that come to you, you can play on the DVD player, which I explained it. And when I'm marketing my lessons, you play them on your PC because they're MP3 files, which is much smaller in space than a DVD format. So that was the first thing he said. Well, I don't have a DVD player. I'm like, I don't know how many people in this day and age don't have one of those. But anyway, you know, even on your computer, you have one. It'll play DVD players and DVD with MP3 format. I just actually thought about that. I'm like, you know, you got a DVD if you got a computer. So he said he didn't have that. Okay, so that's excuse number one. I said, well, you know what? You don't play it on your DVD player. You play it on your PC. Second excuse. I got a Max book. It plays on Mac too. So give me another excuse. Come on, keep them coming. I said, it's just, come on, man, keep them coming. Do you want to get started today? Because I'm like, all you're doing now is just throwing excuses at me. Then the next one was, no, I'm serious. I probably had the money in a couple of weeks. Now that's the next excuse. I don't have the money. And besides, I am serious. I just want to know what I'm getting and how it works. If I could explain that to you in one sentence, you would need the lessons. And I've already sent you the link to the DVD video where I explain what I teach you. So it's like, come on, man. I'm reading through the lines, between the lines, and basically what I'm reading is excuse. I want to continue to try to get bits and pieces off the internet for free, and they're not connecting. You get a piece of this, which is totally unrelated to this other piece you didn't get from another source off the internet. Then the third piece, they don't connect together. So again, if you're serious, do it the right way. If you're not serious and you don't, it says it says it all. Because the best statement I've heard from somebody that purchased my DVDs, and they were quite happy, they said, Morris, man, you going to teach me how to play like you for only $35? Shit, where do I sign up? Exactly. Because not only in those DVDs, that I teach you how to play the rhythm guitar chords and read chord charts and stuff like that. I teach you stuff that's extra added. I don't have any fluff in these videos with stuff that you would never need, and I'm teaching you and you paying for this garbage, because that was the complaint I had with regular music teachers. They was teaching me stuff that I was paying for that I would never use. I'm like, why am I going through an easy song book in a different key of the song that I want to play? I can't play along with the song for my ear to develop to say, okay, I hear what they're doing on the record. I'm trying to find it. I found it. There it is. That's crucial. That's very important in your path to learn it. When someone takes that away from you, where you can't play along with the record, you're in a lot of trouble. Because any seasoned musician would tell you from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, that's what they did. They took their ass upstairs and they practiced. Kept practicing. They perfected till they got better. Then their ears start to develop. So if you guys are serious, because I only deal with people that are serious. When you start throwing these excuses at me, shutting it down, because I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time to embark on something that's nothing coming out of it. You're not serious. I'm fielding these emails that you send me. I'm interested in get ready to start. I'm like, okay, this is how you get started. Don't hear from you no more. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I just really don't have time for that. I only deal with people that are serious, because very serious about my music. I've been serious about my music since I was a teenager. No shucking and jiving, making excuses, or I get around to it, or I'm going to check back with you in a couple of weeks. Contact me in those couple of weeks when you're ready. And still, let me come on, man. You know when you're ready, so contact me when you're ready. Don't contact me when you're 3 weeks away from being ready, and then after 3 weeks I don't hear from you. It's just obvious some people's I guess MO. It's like, okay, I've seen this 100 times before, and I already know the ending to this story. So again, if you're serious, my PayPal information is right down there. Close to 7 hours of me walking you through how to learn how to play the guitar the right way, rhythm guitar. Only $38. That includes shipping and handling outside the United States. Add an additional $17 to the $35, because I've been to the post office quite a few times and I got no control over what they charge you. And considering the price that you're getting on this DVD package, the $20 shipping is worth it. Trust me, because again, I challenge anybody out there that they can find something that's very comprehensive like I teach you for only $35, and that's it. Instead of this reoccurring pulling $30, $60 off your credit card every month to go to a website and they hand feed you some of this stuff that, it's not really worth the money you're spending, So I'm going to sign off now, but I thought I would post these videos from time to time, that if you're serious, I'm ready for you. Let's get started today. If you're not, let's not sing and dance and excuse. And I just don't have time for that. I mean, I really don't. I get like maybe 3 hours of sleep a day because I got so much stuff to do, So I just don't have any time on my day to set it at 2, 3, or 4 hours of shucking and jiving. I once got fired from my own band that I founded, and this is a very small world and a very interesting story. My wife went to a concert over the weekend with her sister, and her niece paid for it. That was her Mother's Day gift to both of them. And I couldn't go because I was working on some stuff. So she said, yeah, they did an Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute, and they jammed. And I went on my Facebook page, and the guy that used to front one of the bands I was in said that thanking everybody for coming out to the concert that they did it at this specific university. I said, that's the same one my wife went to, and this guy used to be a lead singer in one of my bands. And I told her, I said, it's a small world, because actually she's seen him when he was with my band. This had to be about 15, almost 20 years ago. We performed at Illinois and Blue Island, and he was our lead singer at that time, same guy. So it's a small world that you run into the same people in your musical circle. But I'm going to sign off now. Again, if you're serious and interested, PayPal information is right there. Submit payment. I'll get your DVDs out within 24 hours, 2 business days. Normally the next day, but sometimes the weather prevents me from getting it the very next day or something. But no later than 24 hours, your DVDs will be shipped with priority shipping and tracking. So if you're serious, let's get started today. Take care.